going on, guys? John Bevilacqua over at the Property Shop. Monday morning wake-up call, continuing our 5 marketing systems that you guys should be doubling down in a turbulent or downturn market or uncertain market, which we're most certainly in right now. So I'm going to jump into the number 4 and the number 3 marketing systems right now. We talked about number 5 last week, which was the leveraging the VIP loyalty agreement. So this week we're going to talk about number 4 is investing in Google pay-per-click, and number 3 is going to be working on past clients and referral marketing. So just a quick note, you guys can download the full 5 systems webinar on the button below me in this on the Monday morning wake up call, and it'll bring you to my YouTube page, and you guys will be able to watch the whole webinar. So I'm just going to highlight number 4 and number 3, and we'll jump right into it. So right now, there really isn't a better time to invest in future business than where we're at currently. So getting lead sources and leads coming in that are going to pan out in the future. So right now agents are pulling back on their marketing because they're panicking, and they're like, well, why would I spend money on real estate marketing when I can't even show people houses right now, which is a great opportunity for smart agents to jump into the pool and put more ad spend in and create more lead gen while everybody's pulling out. So and really, pay-per-click is just an amazing low threshold lead acquisition system, and it's a way to create future business and a pipeline. So pay-per-click, the beauty of it is it really builds a steady, predictable stream of buyers and sellers that are going to go turn into 3 different types of leads, which we know there's only 3 leads that can come in, 3 types of leads: now business, future business, or never going to be business, right? So those are the 3 buckets that we're trying to put leads into. So with Google, there's going to be some now business in the lead flow that comes in on a monthly basis, but as your crock pot of leads start to marinate and start to cook in your database, you're going to start pulling leads. You're going to start pulling appointments and deals out of those pay-per-click leads 3, 4, 5 months, 2 years down the road. As long as you're maintaining contact with them and nurturing those leads along. So again, like I had talked about, less agents are doing pay-per-click right now, so that equals less competition for you guys. And really, what happens with pay-per-click is a lot of people start the campaign, and they get a couple months worth of leads, and they can't get a hold of anybody, and then they'll just say, hey, you know what, this doesn't even work, so why am I spending $1,000 a month on something like this? And they just lack the patience to allow that Google pay-per-click campaign to mature and eventually start generating better quality leads and face-to-face appointments and closing. So you got to be patient with the campaign, guys. So just give it time to work, and you got to give it at least six months and have collected about 500-600 leads in order for you guys to really analyze the quality of the leads and how they're converting. So and like any other campaign, you guys want to be offering prospects inside information or things that they can't get. I see a ton of pay-per-click campaigns that say, click here and get free access to the MLS. That's pretty much everybody's pay-per-click campaigns, and there's nothing unique about that. Any buyer right now can get access to the MLS. So trying something like, hey, find properties that aren't on Zillow, find properties that aren't on Realtor.com, because then you're going head to head to exactly who you're competing with in an ads campaign. Because who's the number 1 competitor in pay-per-click right now? It's Zillow, it's Realtor.com. They have deep pockets. They're throwing money at these campaigns, and they are tough to beat, but there are ways to beat them. And that's a whole different conversation and webinar. But again, jump on the full webinar or click on the link and check that out on my YouTube page, and it'll dig deeper into the pay-per-click. So that's number 4. Number 3 is past client and referral marketing. So, most agents, this is the meat and potatoes of their business. So, there's no better time than right now to be reaching out to all your past clients and people that you guys have done business with, or have been referred business from. So I mean, they're all sitting home just like you guys are. So why not pick up the phone and just be sincere and ask them how they're doing? I know, I mean, I feel like this seems and sounds very obvious to people, but actually implementing these calls and coming up with a plan of action when you're getting people on the phone and in crazy times like we're in, and just having a conversation with them and just seeing what's going on in their life and making and just let them know that you're going through the same thing. And it's just a good touch. It's a good reason to reach out to people, and 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 usually what happens is you call as the realtor, and then they start asking, well, what the hell's going on in real estate? I heard you guys are deemed non-essential and you're not allowed to practice. Like, how is that working? Are you guys, bringing on listings? Are you bringing on new clients? Like, tell me. They're going to want to know more about what's going on your line of work, because they're probably just laid off at this point, unfortunately, because that's the climate that economically that we're in the United States. But if they are looking to buy and sell and you get these folks on the phone, I mean, you're still going to want to ask them for the business, but really some good touch points outside of phone calls that you guys should be doing regardless of good economy or bad economy. And these are really the calisthenics of the real estate business is having a newsletter, having something physically go on. I'm not talking about an email newsletter, because most of those get deleted, and you'll see the open rates are, a good one is, 20-25%. And then the click-through rates, usually lower. So, I mean, they're not that effective. A lot of it's canned content. And usually what happens is no one really has an offer on their newsletter. It's just a lot of, buyer seller tips and not even tips, just a lot of, I don't know, for lack of better words, a lot of crap in the newsletter. So I say, if you're going to put something out to people, why not have an offer that goes along with it to say, hey, listen, I have a Market Watch email that goes out, and I can send that to you. I can tell you guys what's going on in your market. I can give you, some ideas on how to not fail a home inspection. I can give you, top 10 buys that are in your market. I mean, there's a number of things that you can tie to the newsletter that offers something to the buyer and the seller. Video, email, again, video. We keep hitting this and talking about it, but if you're not on video right now, you're pretty irrelevant in the mind of the consumer, because they're just getting bombarded with how-to videos on pretty much anything that you can think of is sitting on YouTube. So if you guys aren't on your newsletter, if you are sending a digital newsletter, you don't have a video component in that, you're really missing the boat. So think about a video component to your newsletter, and then having an offer within the video, right? Same idea. Voice broadcasts. I know there's a lot of inexpensive, low-cost companies that do voice broadcasts. A lot of times now they're built into your contact management system. Just another great way to just have a blast out there. Hey, thinking about you during crazy times. Just want to touch base, see how you're doing, and see if you can give me a call back when you get a chance. And last but not least, handwritten letters, something that's authentic, that people will really appreciate knowing that it's coming from you. And again, just another touch, another way to get in touch with your past client, referral marketing. And I know this is, I said this before about these 5 systems. We're gearing it towards turbulent times, but really these are foundational systems that you guys should have in your business, regardless of the economy's good or bad. Okay, so that's number 4 and number 3. I will talk to you guys on the next Monday morning wake up call with number 2 and number 1. In the meantime, check out the full webinar. There's a free link to it. Like I said, at the bottom of the Monday morning wake up call, and I also have I have a free download for our agent strategy playbook. Just another good resource for you guys to rewrite your business plan now that things have really gotten kind of crazy, and we're losing a month or 2 of business right now. It's just a good playbook for you guys to have and think about business strategy. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon.